Hi, it's Logan from Sleepopolis.com, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the Zonkd mattress. Now this is a new foam bed-in-a-box mattress, and it comes in 3 different firmness levels. I'm going to be reviewing the medium firmness level. I'm going to put it through a few tests, give some general recommendations at the end of the review, but if you are interested in a personal recommendation, please feel free to leave a note in the comment section below with some information about yourself and some of your sleep preferences. I'll be sure to get back to you. I'm going to start the review with the construction portion of the mattress. I'm going to begin with the cover, which is a polyester cover. It's antimicrobial. It's a double knit feel. It's pretty smooth, and as you can see, it's pretty stretchy here, so it snaps right back into place. So let's get a look underneath the cover at the layers of the mattress. The Zonkd mattress is an all-foam construction made of 3 different layers, standing 12 inches in height. Now the top layer, or the comfort layer, is made of 2 inches of copper-infused memory foam. It has a really slow response to pressure there. The memory foam is going to allow you to sink in and give you that contouring feeling for some pressure relief. One thing to note about memory foam is that at times it can have a reputation for trapping a bit of body heat, causing you to overheat while you're sleeping. But the copper infusion in this layer should help to draw heat away from the sleeper, help you sleep a little bit cooler. Now below that we have a transition layer, which is 2 inches of tallow latex. Now latex is a really bouncy material, as you can see here. Another thing that latex is known for is the ability to disperse body heat. So having it beneath this memory foam layer is going to allow you to maybe sink in a little bit, because it is a little bit firmer than the memory foam, but not super firm, but also kind of allow you to move around without feeling stuck in the mattress, and also, again, along with the copper infusion, help to disperse the bed body heat. And below that we have 8 inches of high density polyfoam. This is a really firm layer. It acts as the base of the mattress, supporting the layers of foam on top of it, as well as some deep compression support to the sleeper. Now that we've seen what makes up the Zonkd mattress, it's time to get an idea for the feel and firmness of it. I'll start by pressing into the cover. The first thing I feel is that memory foam comfort layer has a kind of slower response to pressure, allowing me to sink in for some pressure relief. So I'm going to lie here on my back. With my weight pretty evenly distributed, I do feel myself sinking into the comfort layer pretty well. It's filling in the space beneath my lower back, which is nice for back sleepers. Even with the memory foam, which does have a slower response to pressure, I'm able to change positions pretty easily without feeling stuck in the mattress. The transition layer of that tallow latex will help with that. Has a quick response to pressure, allows you to move around, change positions really easily. As I get really close here to the side, I am sinking through those softer layers of foam on top. That's pretty normal out of softer foams. When you're sharing your bed with a partner or something like that, it's nice to be able to kind of sleep closer to the side of the bed, make the bed feel a little bit bigger. But with softer foams on top, like this memory foam, a lot of times you will feel yourself kind of sinking through at the edges. As I roll onto my side, side sleepers do tend to prefer softer mattresses. By sleeping on your side, you're putting more weight over a smaller surface area, kind of pushing yourself further into a mattress, which means you tend to kind of interact with the support portions of a mattress a bit more, which tend to be a bit firmer. That can cause issues with pressure, especially at the shoulders and the hips, which are often 2 problem areas for side sleepers. And we're going to take a closer look at pressure later on in the review. I did just want to point out that the memory foam and the comfort layer of the Zonkd is nice for side sleepers. This is the medium version of the Zonkd, and I agree with that kind of firmness rating. In my opinion, it is kind of 6 out of 10 or 6.5 out of 10 on the firmness scale, with 10 being the firmest. If you are a strict side sleeper and you love a softer mattress, you may want to take a look at the soft version of the Zonkd mattress. But again, in my opinion, this is pretty good for side sleepers, with the memory foam being a nice touch. So now I'm going to roll onto my stomach. Stomach sleepers are kind of the opposite of side sleepers. They tend to prefer really firm mattresses, keep their hips from sinking in the mattress, keep your spinal line in a good position. Again, in my opinion, this is a medium firmness, so if you are a stomach sleeper, this might be okay for you. I do kind of feel my hips sinking into the mattress a little bit. If you are a really strict stomach sleeper, a bit bigger, you may want to check out the firm version of the Zonkd mattress. Again, in my opinion, this is kind of a 6.5 out of 10 on the firmness scale, but everyone can feel the firmness a little bit differently because they're different sizes and weight distribution. So for reference, I'm about 5'10", 190 pounds. If you would like a wider variety of opinions on the firmness of the Zonkd mattress and a little bit more detailed description on the feel of it, you can check out the written review at sleepopolis.com. Instead of just describing the feel of the Zonkd mattress to you, I wanted to give you a visual representation where pressure points might form while lying on the mattress. So I laid out this pressure map on top, and I'm going to lie down on it in a few different positions. You're going to see the results next to me ranging from blue for low pressure to red for high pressure. Just to give you an idea of the bounce on the Zonkd mattress, we have this 10-pound steel ball. I'm dropping it here. As you can see, there is a little bit of bounce, not too much. The slow response to pressure from memory foam tends to kind of dull bounce on a mattress. Because of the latex transition layer below that, there is a little bit of kind of response, so you're going to be able to move around on the mattress without feeling stuck. Now we're also going to run a quick motion transfer test. Basically, I have a seismometer on one side of the mattress where someone might be sleeping, and on the other side, I'm dropping the same ball from heights of 4, 8, and 12 inches, which kind of simulates someone rolling around or in the middle of the night or getting into and out of bed. The seismometer is going to measure the disturbance that's transferred across the mattress. Now that we have the results up on screen, I can say that these are really impressive results for a mattress when compared to others that I've tested in the past. You know, the memory foam does a really good job of dulling that disturbance that's transferred across the surface of the mattress. So if you are, kind of worried about maybe your partner rolling around in the middle of the night, you shouldn't really feel too much disturbance on the other side of the Zonkd. A lot of people buying a mattress are going to want to know if they feel like they're sitting on top of or sinking into bed. So to test this, we have the sinkage test set up in which we use 4 balls of varying sizes, weights, and densities, simulate different body parts, and check to see how far into the mattress they sink. So the 6-pound medicine ball, it's filled with sand, simulates a lighter body part, it sinks about 1.5 inches into the Zonkd. This 10-pound steel ball, it's the densest ball we used during this test, sinks 2 inches into the mattress. This 50-pound medicine ball, it's also filled with sand, simulates kind of a heavier portion of your body. It's sunk 4 inches into the Zonkd. And finally, over here on the left, we have this 100-pound medicine ball. It's filled with sand. If you're a bit heavier, it simulates kind of the center of your body. And on the medium version of the Zonkd, sinks in about 5.5 inches. Now, when compared to other mattresses, these are pretty average, maybe a little bit more sinkage on the 6 and the 6-pound medicine ball, a little bit less on the 100-pound medicine ball. I would expect maybe a little bit less sinkage on the firm version of the Zonkd, a little bit more on the soft version of the Zonkd. They do kind of change the firmness of that transition layer, that latex layer, in order to get the different firmnesses in this mattress. So again, pretty average sinkage results for the Zonkd mattress. But with the kind of memory foam, you will feel like you're sinking in a bit to the mattress. And again, thanks to that latex transition layer, you won't really feel stuck in the mattress. So overall, pretty average sinkage results for the Zonkd. Just to give you some basic information about the Zonkd mattress, there is a 110-night trial period, a 10-year warranty, and shipping is free and it will arrive compressed in a box. Now, some of the reasons I really like the Zonkd mattress is for that memory foam feel without the feeling of getting stuck. The 2 inches of memory foam in the comfort layer allow you to sink in for pressure relief, give you that classic contouring feel of memory foam, but the tele latex transition layer beneath that does a good job of having a quick response to pressure, allowing you to change positions, move around without being kind of trapped in the mattress. I would also recommend this mattress based on the really good performance on the motion transfer portion of the review. The memory foam did a really good job of kind of dulling that disturbance that's transferred across the mattress. So if you do share your mattress with a partner, you shouldn't worry if they're going to roll around too much in the middle of the night. And finally, I really liked the breathable cover on the Zonkd. Does a good job of allowing airflow through it, kind of for temperature regulation and cooling, to defend against kind of trapping body heat, overheating during the middle of the night. Now, some of the reasons I would say maybe the Zonkd isn't for you is if you're a bit bigger, 250, 300 pound plus range. This is an all foam mattress. We tend to see sleepers in that size range prefer kind of traditional inner spring support, something along those lines. And also I found that the edge support on the Zonkd left a little bit to be desired. Press through these softer foams on top of the mattress, collapse aside, makes me feel a little bit unstable towards the side of the mattress. Those are some general recommendations, but if you are looking for a personal recommendation, again, please feel free to leave a note in the comment section below with some information about yourself, some of your sleep preferences. I'll be sure to get back to you. Now, if your mattress buying search has just begun, please Google Sleepopolis and Mattress Buying Guide. It's going to have a ton of information in there that's going to help you understand what you should be looking for in the best mattress for you. And also, please subscribe to the Sleepopolis YouTube channel, as we're going to keep putting out more content that's going to help you get a better night's sleep. So that's it for the review today. I hope it was helpful. Have a nice day.